Now we are going to see dominance factors. What is dominant factor? Dominant factor is the fracture of multiple author publication where the author appears first. So the dominant factor formula is NMF divided by NMT. NMF means the number of multiple authors that the author appears as the first author. For example, the article may be published by so many authors. So, the specific authors appears how many times as the first authors. For example, here Dakshinamurti A, here authors total publication is the 78. But within that 78, 15 papers only he appeared as, that research scientist appeared as the first authors. So here Rajan M, out of 58 papers, 3 papers is like that of us acting as the first authors. So here, so that is the formula. So 3 divided by 58. Here 15 divided by 70. First author then divided by his total publication. That is the dominant factors. That author, how many articles dominated as the first. That is the author's dominance factors. So here we are in need of the author's name, then his total number of publication, then the multiple, then first author, which how many articles that specific author appears as the first. In addition to that, we are in need of that of authorship pattern. So here we should minus as the single author, single papers. If the author contribute his paper as a single means, we should minus it. So here 18 means, 19 means, we should give the 18 only. So first author is a single author means, so he only the maximum authors. So we should minimize it the 18. So here is the formula. So how can we find out? So here myself downloaded from the Web of Science giving the specific institution name and the specific period of 5 years. That data was that 1 to 500, 501 to 1000, 1001 to 1172. I mean 1172 that publications. Sorry. 1172. I gave wrong. So here I am going to create one folder in the name of AU. So because we are in need of AU, author. Okay, then authorship, total number of output, we are in need of the CAT file. So by that only we can find out total number of the contributions. So here I am copying the, paste the txt2 file. Now I am opening the WebExcel AU for directory. Here our file name is the 1172 txt2. We have to analyze the author field. We are in need of this field, we are going to get it. Then total number of publications. The total, here is the total output including the multiple authors. That only we are going to get it. Okay. Then AU, which field we are going to analyze? AU. So I type AU in the old tab, MISC, convert to dialog format, Web of Science plain text. Okay. No. The result is the DOC file. Okay. Here is the DOC file, the authors. So first author. Here select the DOC file, view file, any separated field. Okay. Then treb. Okay. No. The result is the OUT file because it is coming line by line. Okay. So here we are in need of sort and descending, whole string, start. Okay, yes, that is the Dakshinamurti 78, Rajan 58 and Varalakshmi 46. That file name is the CAT file. CAT file is need for the total publications. Okay, this one we are in need. In addition to that, we are in need of that of authorship pattern also. So we should exclude, omit the single author paper. So for that sake only, I am going to select the OUT file. Here, select the OUT file, view file, in the run command, analysis, units per record. Okay, units per record, Okay. So here, see, that result is the when two file will come, mut dot mut extension file and mul file. Mut extension file, we can view it here as per our record. First article complemented by 2, second article 4 authors. Just like that it will come. In the mul file, so we can get the, so first article, that single author contribution 3 papers. Then 10 authors contribute 32 papers. 11 authors contribute 6 papers, 16 papers. Okay, right, we can leave. Then in addition to that, we are in need of that. We should find out the OUT file. So how can I find out? I will show it. Again, I am going to create the, we are in need of that here, we are in C. So that file. That we got it. First author, Dakshinamurthy, first author. How can we get it? Here, I am going to that. Again, I am going to create one folder in the name of, whatever you want, name you can give it. That is your own will and wish. Then I am going to give the first. Then copy the same txt2 file, copy and paste it. Then go to the BibExcel. My file name is the AU first. Then txt. Then view file. Then same field only we are going to get it. So here we are in need of Azir T first author, Mano 2 second author, Mano K second author. So just like that we are in need of, here see. So Srinivasan Vanrajan is the first author, they are the second and third 4 authors contributions. So we are in need of. How can we get it? So here select the txt2 file, view file. So in the old text type the AU field, MISC, convert to dialog format, Web of Science, plain text. Okay. No. The result is the DOC file. Select the DOC file, view file. Here we should select whole field intact. Don't forget, here we should select the whole field intact. Prep. Okay. The result is the OUT file. That only we are in need. So here I am leaving this from the BibExcel. Okay, then go to the Excel sheet. Then I am going to get it the new worksheet. Here data from the text. Where is my file name? AU1. My folder name is that. So here I am going to get that AU first file select, folder select, and we should select all files. What is the name of the extension of the file? OUT file, .OUT file. Import, we should import. So before that I am giving the one second. Please give the cursor mark in the A1 column. By that only it will be okay. So if you are familiar means you can put it from where, here and there also. Here if you are basic means please put here itself only. Now I am going to the from the data, open the data from the text. Then here the file is the all files. If you select means all the files will appear. Then import, then next. So here one semicolon is dividing from between the authors. So you should give semicolon. So if you give the tick the semicolon means it will goes to the each and every steps, every column. Okay. Next, finish. Then okay. Here, okay. So this B column is the authors. They are acting as the first authors. The author may be duplicate also, no? So here I am selecting it. So from here to then shift control down arrow. Okay, copy. So now I selected all the first authors as. So here I am going to copy. Then here in the new A1, control V, new sheet. Okay, here I am giving the one name also. Then insert first author. Okay, they are the acting as the first author. Here I am giving the bold. So here I am going to select. So here I want to remove that authors maybe appear again and again, no? So I am going to remove it. So how can I remove? So for the sake only, shift control down arrow, control C, again I am copying it. Control home. So I don't want to disturb the original, that also you need to give the formula. Here first author. So here I am going to select it, escape, control down arrow. Here in the data, so home is like this only. From here in the data, totally 1173 columns. So totally 1172 authors. The first column is for the, we are giving in the heading. So here only, so here. So select the file, then data, remove the text. Remove the, if you click here means it will remove. So here remove the duplicates. So select, once again I am repeating that I am first I am copied all the files here, then I select the first column, I mean first author only in the new sheet I copied here. Again we should have the formula. Here we should select the I copied the same only in the E column. So here select it. Then from the data, remove duplicates. So if you remain, yes, first author, okay. If you give means they are giving the message box. So 443 the duplicate values found, removed. Can I remove it? Okay, we allow them, okay. So the data are removed. Here see. So 729 authors contributing. So here we are in need of Azir sir, how many articles contributed. So here I want the results. Here the first author record. Okay. Here I want the results. I am going to give the formula bar is equal to count if. So we should use the formula count if. Then here if you count if means then open the bracket. So if you open the bracket means it will ask the range from where to where. So here you should select the A2 to then down. Shift control down arrow. Okay, that columns are selected. Then comma. Where it should appear? F2. F2. Then close the bracket. Okay. So here we are in need of the put the strings $sign before the dollar. A2 column, then here the A $sign. Shift F, shift 4. Sorry, E2. That author only we are going to get it. So I will repeat once again. Yes. Here I have done mistake. Sorry, extremely sorry. This only. So here we are going to compare with Azir T, that scientist. How many, that here is the A column, so the authority may be appear here also authority, here also authority, here also authority, here also authority. So we are in need of the count. How many times authority? So he is acting as the first author, we knows it. But how many times he acting as the first author? So for this only we are giving the formula. So is equal to count if from where we are selecting the range. Here A to 2, then up to the end. Up to the end how many? At A1173. Before that we should give the dollar sign. So dollar sign means it will take the text also. So all the names are in the text name only, no? So dollar means A shift 4. Shift 4 if you type means dollar sign will appear. Then here, then dollar A, so $2, so this one before that. Then here 1173. So which you are going to compare? This one, E2. So that only E2. So how many records though? That only. So totally how many records? So this one, if the small plus will be there, if you click means, double click means, it will take all the formulas. So here see. So here we can control yes, you can save it. I am going to give it to in the description the same table for your reference, no problem. That here I am going to select it, shift control down arrow. Then here in the formula bar, home, formula bar, largest to the highest. Okay, expand. So here Dakshinamurti, author, research scientist, is acting as the first author. So then Nazir T, first 10 records as second. Kartiga A 9. So totally they are acting as the first author. Within that, how many articles they are acting as the first authors? Okay, right. Okay, leave it here itself. In addition to that, already we got done in the we are in need of that AU, CAT file also we are in need. So here, open the CAT file in the text, in the WordPad or Notepad. That is your own will and wish. So here, Control A, Control C, I am copying it in the Excel sheet. Control V. This is his total publication. This is the first author publication. This is his total publication. Total publication for the specific period. This is the name of the author. Name of author is more than enough. Okay. Author. This one is the first record, first publication. As first this one is the total publication. This one is the first, as the first author, how many records he contributed? Dakshinamurti A, total publication how much? 1 minute. Dakshinamurti scientist, total publication is 78. Out of 78, 15 is his publications as the first author publications. Okay, then here in addition to that, we should minus the single author contribution. No, how can we minimize it? That we go to the top Excel sheet. Here in the mul file, we are having yes, that same thing, Control A, Control C in the Excel sheet. So here 1172 documents contributed how many authors? 6541 authors contributing 1172. So here I am copying it again because we are in need of the authors in the descending positions. So small author comes, ascending position, small authors comes first. Okay. Here we can find out. So first single author contribution is only 3, that we should minus it. So here in this my table, here only I have done all thing for us. 1 minute. Here is the first author. This one is the total output. Here I have done the same thing only. Here is the first author, total authors, first author's contribution, then total number of records. The 3 I find out. Pichayappan and Rajendran and Amuda are contributed as the 3 authors. That is the 3 authors. 3 are single author, true author, 3 author, 4 author, like this 64 authors contributing single papers. Okay, right. Leave it here itself. That only I copied it here itself only for my formula bar. So here comparing it, Dakshinamurthy total publication 78. Out of 78, 15 his papers as the acting as the first authors. Then Rajam M is the 58. Out of 58, 3 only he is having the contributed. So like this only, for example, I selected only 55 authors only. So totally, so many authors are there. Totally 700 as per our record. So 725 authors acting as the first authors. So this formula is here, this formula F11. F11 means here first author divided by total authors. So total Dakshinamurthy 15 divided by 78. This one is the 15. So F11 divided by C11. So here I am copying it. So this one. So this one. So here is the, for example. So here we are find out, but so many authors having their own publications, but they are giving space to their juniors or the research scholars. So here Varalakshmi madam is having the 46 papers within 5 years. But he is not having any papers for acting as a first author. Here Varalakshmi is 0. So out of, so he is giving hands to so many the juniors or the research scholars. Just like that of Dr. Murugan, yes. He is also very good scientist. He is within 5 years he published 43 papers. Out of 43 papers there is no singular. So we can't estimate that. So if the author is not first, his factor is not less. So they are giving hand or the space to the researchers or junior researchers or the juniors or sub-juniors. They are acting as a director, film director. So the dominant factor is one of the formula for the bibliometrics. So here I'm comparing, this one is the first authors, then this one is the total publication. So for that sake only I am changing the color. That same Excel sheet I am going to upload it in the description area. Okay, then just I am giving a name only, I will change it, then I am going to upload it. You can download it and view the same formula in the description area. Thank you very much.